2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
11 feet to the cup.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Opting for the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Just didn't drop.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
That's disappointing.
A bit short with that effort.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. He's currently tied for 5th. Here we are at the 4th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here on the 4th.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Playing their 5th shot. Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Oh, so close. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. He finds himself in a share of 4th. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. from around 180 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. Going with the 7. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Time to face a par 4 now.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now he just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Oh, well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off?
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Second shot here on the 8th. Ooh, that almost went down.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Surely it's going to.
It was on a good line.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Well, this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Oh, just missed. And this one will be for bogey.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry.